Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane will in the coming days get a report from the Northern Cape government's plans to deal with the sewage spillage crisis in the Sol Plaatje local municipality. The municipality is situated along the R31 road outside Kimberley. Joining us for more on this is the Public Protector, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Ma'am, thank you very much for availing yourself this afternoon. Perhaps just a brief background as to how this issue landed on your table.
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to the listeners and viewers of Newzroom. The matter was, in fact, it's an own initiative investigation after the Northern Cape Public Protector Office realized that there are a lot of complaints from the public around the area, and we initiated the investigation. They took the matter up with the municipality, and I must indicate that the municipality has responded in details on the matter, and we also engaged with the Premier, the executives, and the Speaker yesterday, where they also indicated that they are assisting the municipality on the matter. So we are in the process of investigating this particular matter. So when I was there on Thursday, I then had to conduct an inspection in loco to visit the area.
And when you visited and inspected the lake, what did you find?
You know, the lake indeed apparently man-made lake because of the blockage, especially the causes sewage, the pipes being blocked in the area, and then a lot of them, the sewage is clogging that particular area. And I found that apparently there was an accident. One of the employees of News 24, I also heard yesterday that the person who died was the employee of News 24 who was involved in an accident there. So the thing is, the spillage or the water is now covering the whole road. And again, the situation is not good at all. And there's a number of trucks traveling around that road, especially bringing in goods into Kimberley and out of Kimberley. So that is a serious challenge. But what I then picked up there, they've started working. They were covering the road with soil, and apparently what the MEC of Transport indicated is that they want to lift that road so that cars and trucks can travel without any problems. But we agreed that we will have to come up with a permanent solution, because that will be a temporary issue. The thing is, if the sewage pipes and infrastructure is old infrastructure which will continuously recur, so we will have to find a way to assist the province to resolve this matter permanently. And unfortunately, it falls within the competence of the municipality, which municipality doesn't have any resources to deliver services around the area.
We appreciate that you are still to get this report, but just based on what you have told us in terms of the permanent solution, this man-made lake, we understand, will take about 5 billion rand to overhaul. From your observation and what you saw when you visited the area, is this something that is worth doing? What then would a permanent solution look like?
You know, the 5 billion, according to the Premier, relates to in fact, the overhaul of the whole infrastructure of sewage pipes, water pipes, because also the issue of clean water is a challenge around Kimberley. So he was saying around 2002, that was around 1 billion to replace the old infrastructure. But now that has increased to that amount. we will have to get the report to see what is in that 5 billion. And he was indicating that the infrastructure presidential committee is also aware about this matter, and they will be assisting the province to resolve the issue. But what I said is that I don't think then we should be, or they should be only saying we don't have the resources, this will cost 5 billion, but there's something which needs to be done in the meantime, because the problem is this, the issue of sewage spillage is a continuous thing, and the community will always continue to have these challenges. But again, what we said is that the municipality, the MECs, the speakers, they should also continuously educate the public, because what we've picked up is that the blockages sometimes are caused by the public as well, throwing sanitary towels, pampers and all those furniture and everything, and then you find that the pipes are clogged and then they burst, and it creates all this, because around the area in Greenpoint as well, that's the challenge which they are facing. So it's both ways as well, how communities are taking this into their own hands to make sure that they've got a better city, whilst the road is uplifted, but also on the other hand, starting area by area to change the pipes, all that old infrastructure, because apparently this infrastructure from years and years ago, whilst Kimberley was only able to provide or accommodate around 18,000 households. Apparently, currently they've got around 60,000 households. So it means the infrastructure cannot accommodate the number of households, which has increased exponentially. So I think saying is one thing, but then at least starting to improve area by area, bit by bit, I think that will be fine.
When are you expecting the report to land on your desk, and what happens after that?
The Premier promised to send, in fact, it's on not only the issue of the lake, it's the issue of the Greenpoint, where the area around there's sewage spillage, and that we gave the municipality 1 week, like by next week Thursday, we should be getting a report of quick wins. What are they going to be doing? Pouring soil, the chemicals around the area, because the area is not habitable at all. The issue of also implementing the bylaws around there, because they are pig farmers, and I think that they should be enforcing bylaws, cordon off the area. There's an area around there, it's a field owned by the municipality. They need to clean it, cordon it off. But then the Premier also will be sending us a detailed report in 2 weeks' time, where he will address all the areas we've raised, because the Kimberley office, we have around 146 complaints. It cuts across various municipalities, and we are expecting, especially the MEC copter, to address a number of issues we've raised. The Speaker also to assist us in implementing various reports, and we also urge the MECs, the Premier, to read our reports, to implement them, to prevent the recurrence of the problems, because they cut across, besides service delivery, but irregular appointments, irregular issuance of tenders, and also the MEC of Health, which I think the health sector or the Department of Health, they are performing quite well, because we went to the hospital, Robert Sobukwe, which is a tertiary hospital, and a lot of people are just going in, walk-in without referrals. So I think it's also a matter of changing and educating them to utilize their clinics instead of going to be waiting longer at the hospital. But then we also said they need to tell us what plans they have to build a district hospital around the area. So we will be receiving the comprehensive report and the assessment which was done at the lake, because that's what the MEC Transport said. they have done an assessment, so we said they need to share that report. So on that own initiative, we are still assessing the evidence, and as well we will see which national department we should approach to also then contribute and assist in us coming to the solution on how this matter should be dealt with. And we've encouraged them that whatever they can implement as and when we are investigating, I think it will be a build-up, and at the end of the day, when we issue the report, it's an implementable report.
Ma'am, please, if you would allow me before we let you go, we understand that the impeachment process against you will resume next week, Tuesday. It is said that the committee that is looking into the impeachment is now saying that you will be allowed legal representation. Are you ready for that?
You know, I haven't received anything from the speaker. I also heard from the news, so I don't know when they meet next week what is going to happen, so I can't comment on that. But then we will hear from them and we will take it from them. Thanks.
Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon and that comprehensive update on that matter. Busisiwe Mkhwebane is the public protector. She's looking forward to a report from the Northern Cape province dealing with the sewage spillage crisis at the Sol Plaatje municipality.